Hello, friends.
Hello.
Welcome back to our channel.
Oh, here's Baby Belle.
Yes, so we're excited about this video today. We're going to do Annabella's my postpartum and Annabella's 2-month baby update today.
I think it counts as postpartum for her too, right?
Yeah, I guess. But she, you may not be able to see her. She's not directly in the shot right now, but she's on my lap, kind of sucking on her passy, kind of being happy. Yeah, Richard's going to try to show her in the view, but she's very happy right now, so we don't want to move her. If you do hear her fussing, she's just a little bit fussy these days, last couple days, so you might hear her, but for the most part, she should be okay, hopefully. So we're just going to get into this update really quick. She turned 2 months old yesterday, which is so exciting, and can't believe she's growing up already so fast. But she's 8 weeks / 2 months, and she had her 2-month checkup yesterday too at the doctor's. So we'll start with her since we're on the subject. Her checkup was really, really great and successful. The doctor said that everything is normal. Her weight, her height, her head circumference, all those things are super normal. She's doing great. Her development's amazing for her age. So we're really excited about that. She's healthy. It's just amazing. We're so blessed. And she's sleeping through the night basically, which is really awesome. But part of the reason for that is because she's been kind of gassy, and so at night we give her this nighttime gripe water. Not every night, but when she has a bad day. And that has chamomile in it, and that calms and helps sleep. So
very nice.
Yeah, it is nice. So the past, I think 3 or 4 nights last week, she got 8 hours of sleep, between 7 and 8, which was good for me, although I didn't sleep the whole time because I was waking up making sure she was okay, because that's what moms do. So she's had a really good solid sleeps. Her average is about 4 to 5 hours, and then a good maybe 6, and then a good night, is 4 to 5 is average, 6 to 7 or 8 is above average and pretty good. So we're thankful. She's a very good sleeper. Yes, we're very blessed about that. She is not on a schedule. Everybody asks me, do you feed her on a schedule? I try, but to be honest, it takes a special person to be able to do that. Because it requires, holding them off until the next feeding. It requires letting them cry a little bit, which obviously there's a time for that, but I like to feed her on demand, and so that's what she does. Sometimes we have a night routine, and we have some schedule for her, but mainly we just
in the middle of the day, it's just
whenever she needs it. Whenever she's fussy and acts like she needs to eat, I feed her. She is strictly, I could talk, breastfed, which is amazing. She has not had a bottle yet. She's all nursed, which we're happy about. I am pumping, so we might try a bottle with breast milk in it at some point soon, just so that, she has that option, but we haven't really decided yet, because to be honest, I'm a little nervous about doing that. So, yeah.
There's no need, really.
Yeah, but overall, baby Annabella is just doing amazing for her age right now. She's starting to coo, as you might have seen in our last vlog that we filmed. She has found her voice and started making cute noises and sounds, and she smiles a little bit at Richard.
No.
Well, not at Richard, but Richard's the one that can see it, because if you didn't know, if you're watching our videos for the first time, then you don't know this, but if you've been following us for any length of time, you know that I'm a blind mommy. Following our channel, watching our videos. Stop making fun of me. But
I'm just that guy.
Yeah, he makes fun of me. It's great. But we are first-time parents. I'm a blind mom. I have been totally blind since birth. But my husband Richard has full sight, and so does our baby girl. And so I don't see a lot of the facial expressions she makes, but my husband tells me they are so cute, and I believe him. She makes really cute faces and smiles, and looks at us and stares at things, and so she's very, developing nicely in that way. And so yeah, we just love being parents. We love being her parents. We say this every time, but it's seriously been a true blessing. And
she's awake right now.
We can't believe she's on. Are you awake? Yeah. Hi, baby. Yeah, she's awake, sucking her pacifier. She loves her pacifier. Not a lot of babies do, but the funny thing about her is that she only takes one pacifier. So I have 15 of them, but our Annabella only takes one. And the funny thing about that, I don't know if I've mentioned this in previous videos, but her pacifier actually says the word princess on it. So it just kind of, makes sense, because she only takes one, so she's a little princess, wants it her way. Yeah, but that's okay. She's not spoiled at all. She's just loved, and we love her so much. And so I guess I'll move on to the postpartum part of it, which is about me, which is annoying to talk about. I'm bouncing?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Nervous habit. But about postpartum stuff, I am 2 months postpartum as of yesterday, obviously, since she was born 2 months ago. I did have her naturally, as I mentioned in my first postpartum update, but if you haven't watched that, I had her vaginally. I did have an epidural because, well, yeah, obvious reasons. I don't like pain. I don't know who does. Again, if you have had, I've said this before, but if you've had babies without an epidural, I admire you greatly. Not my cup of tea. But, so, I had her vaginally. I had very bad injuries. As I mentioned last time, I had a really deep tear and I had to have an episiotomy. So that was fun. Had a lot of stitching and a long recovery. I had my checkup for postpartum at a little over 6 weeks. I was supposed to go in at 6 weeks, but I waited until almost 7 weeks postpartum to go in. So we went in for the checkup with the OBGYN, and he basically said that I am doing well and recovering nicely. I'm pretty sure, okay, this is going to be TMI, so you always know that if it says the word update and baby or pregnancy or postpartum, it's going to be TMI. So you can click off if you don't want to hear TMI. But basically, I'm just warning you, but I started my period a couple days ago, or I guess a week ago, which the reason I bring that up is because I'm only 8 weeks postpartum, so that's super weird and unusual. It was pretty early. Some women who are breastfeeding go like a year or two while breastfeeding without getting a cycle. So needless to say, that's been a new thing for me. I wasn't expecting that. It caught me off guard for sure. Part of me wonders if it wasn't my period. Part of me wonders if it was just leftover bleeding. But the thing is, I stopped bleeding when I was, I think, 4 or 5 weeks postpartum. I was just spotting. And so I haven't bled for a few weeks now. So, you know, if it's leftover bleeding, I feel like that's kind of weird. I know it can happen, but anyway, there's still some confusion as to whether I have started my period again or if I'm just, you know, leftover postpartum bleeding. So I guess I'll find out next month, but that's been annoying. But the weird part about it is I didn't have any cramps, which is awesome because I usually get really bad period cramps. And I didn't have any PMS symptoms. Like, nothing warned me. I was just sitting in the car last week and boom, like I thought I wet my pants. Like, it was awful. And that was that. So I usually, before I start my cycle, like before I got pregnant, I had like, Richard can attest to this because he's my husband, but I had like a week before I started where I was super grumpy, had a lot of symptoms, you know, just I knew it was coming. And I had a lot of cramping right before and during the first day. So the fact that I didn't have any of that was just really, really odd. So yeah, but I've also heard that after you have a baby, your periods can change a lot. And you can literally, like, all your bad symptoms can just no longer be there. So that would be
great.
I know, that would be really, really cool. So we're hoping that is the case. So anyway, I just thought I'd mention that because that's how I'm recovering. I think if I did start my cycle, I am fully recovered then. That would mean that my hormones are getting back into balance, which does take a few months, but the process has started, which is amazing. And that probably also means that I am, like, all my pregnancy hormone that stays in your body for a little while is probably completely gone at this point, which is also good. So that's my postpartum update. I'm doing really well. I'm feeling great. I'm obviously able to do all the things I used to do now without feeling lightheaded or sore or anything like that, which is really great. My favorite part is that I'm able to go in hot tubs again because I love hot tubs, if you didn't know that about me. Oh, they're so awesome.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. So I get to do that again, which is amazing. I get to take baths again, which is amazing. So there's a lot of things I get to do again that I wasn't able to do for the first 6 weeks after having her. So
/ during pregnancy.
Yes, during pregnancy, I wasn't able to go in a hot tub either, for obvious reasons. So I'm pretty blessed that I'm recovered and able to do that again. All those fun things. And baby's doing great. She's 2 months old. We still can't believe it. And we are we're just loving her and enjoying every minute with her. And yeah, if you guys have any questions about something I didn't cover in this update, you can comment down below. But if you've been following us for any length of time during our pregnancy or any of that, thank you. We want to thank you so much for your support and your subscribing, however you say that.
This is your reward. This baby.
Yes, Annabella is we thank you by showing you Annabella updates, and we'll continue to update you every month of her life until she's a year, and then maybe we'll do yearly updates or something, I don't know, every 6 months. Something like that. But we will show you these updates every month, so be looking for these updates around the 13th of the month. Obviously, we don't do it right on the 13th. You guys will probably see this maybe
film it around then.
Yes,
and then
you
we
guys
put it up around then.
Yeah, so you'll see this, I don't know, around the 15th or so, maybe. But every month around the 13th, you will, be looking for an update, okay? And we are so thankful for you guys watching, and please subscribe if you haven't already. And I've heard other people on YouTube say this, and I didn't know this, but I guess there's like a notification bell or something, right, babe? That they can click on to like get notified when we upload or something. Or is that only for like certain YouTubers?
No,
I don't know.
I think you can. It's like puts a little message up top.
Yeah. So if you want to hit that bell so you can be notified when we upload, please do that. And subscribe. We'd love to have you in a part of our community, I guess, or family. And yeah, we'll see you in the next video. Bye.